Hello you guys, it's Colatius and Latius, and for this video, okay, it's so good. Somebody requested to make a video. I did this with the first anniversary video, but I didn't do these anymore because I wasn't sure if they were popular. I didn't really get a request until yesterday. So I told them, would you actually want me to read these? And they said, yeah. So I thought, let me actually read the 3 things that I have not read from this list here, which is this one here, because at the time I did not have this completed, but thankfully I do now. So I'll read this for you guys. Light of fate rises on your hand slowly, whistling a flute ripples through. Guarding my private pearl. A girl next door, as pure as jade, longs for nothing but flying the lights of fate with you. Sorry, it's hard to read it sometimes. So this story was actually one of those like sweet stories, but just a teeny bit sad, I guess you could say. That's what I wanted to click. So, Lantern's Wish. The Harvest Festival has been scheduled to take it's one of those, like I said, sad story, but cute, and take place in this distant cloud village on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month. RIP. The village elders chose the auspicious day. I don't know what that word means. I guess something day. Not just to celebrate their harvest, but so that the faithful youth of the village could harvest their feelings of love for the special person in their lives on this night of flickering candlelights and traditional couples themed activities. Many young men and women are encouraged to proclaim their affection and foster budding romances. So it's really cute. Emmy, I like her name. I really think Emmy's a cute name. Interesting, it sounds American too. Now 16 years old, is the naive, cheerful, and somewhat stubborn eldest daughter of her clan's head. Ever since her childhood, she has always fancied Vane, or boy next to her, the second son of a rich family from the northern edge of town. In Emmy's eyes, Vane is like her silent protector. Ever since she could understand the idea of love, she has always known that the one she loves is Vane. So cute. So this is her talking, I assume. I'm going to be the one to watch fireworks and light a destiny lantern with Vane this year, says Emmy's close friend, her friend, and confidant, as she talks about her plans for the Harvest Festival. Emmy is envious of her confidence. Every year, during the Harvest Festival, the town holds a fireworks celebration, and the girl who is to light the fireworks, hanging from the edges of the roofs along the street, is known as the Maiden of Fate. As the eldest daughter of the clan head, Emmy succeeded her elder cousin as Maiden of Fate 4 years ago, so 12 years old, when her cousin got married. I read this story, but I forgot parts of it here and there. As such, she has because when you have a responsibility like that, you kind of really can't do anything. So, yeah. As such, she has never gotten to spend the Harvest Festival with the boy she loves. Like every other girl in the village, she's never watched the fireworks, played at the street fair, or lit a destiny lantern. Or light a destiny lantern with him ever before. Aww. One hot evening, Vane and Emmy walked along the river's edge, listening to the cicadas chirping their songs of summer. As the river gurgles, the sound of a flute hangs in the hot air, and Emmy hears that familiar voice say, yeah, this is where it gets a bit sad for me. Emmy, I'm leaving next month. She looks at her dearest Vane, her eyes full of refusal. Oh yeah. She knew that he would leave the village someday to make a difference in the world. But did it have to be so soon? No. So who's talking? Emmy, I assume? I don't want to be the Maiden of Fate anymore. My younger sisters have aged now. She could be the great Maiden of Destiny too. This was the first time Emmy, a good and obedient girl, rejected the wishes of her clan. It really doesn't surprise me. You'd think maybe a person like that might not reject, but at a point, they're going to get to a point where it's like something like this, because it's so much to just a lot of responsibilities, pretty much. Although her father heatedly pressed her for a reason, she only shed quiet, stubborn tears and refused to tell him why. That the reason for her refusal was standing right here in front of her, silently frowning. Oh. Seemingly ignorant to her struggle, Vane urges Emmy to continue being the maiden of fate, as she is the most beautiful one he has ever seen. Emmy is very happy to hear Vane's heartfelt praise, but insists on refusing the responsibility given to her by her clan. Just once. She just wants. I know I read that on purpose. She wants to spend this unforgettable night with him. But the time isn't right, and Emmy nevertheless begins to cry. She walks out to relieve herself of this annoyance, getting some fresh air, not knowing how to coax a girl into understanding. I think coax is like, ah, like to, not, I don't want to say lure, but to make understand, I believe. Vane can only follow at what he presumes is a not annoying distance. He takes out his jade flute and plays a tune in the scorching heat, dissipate the anxiety in the air. So that's why he has that flute there. It's so cute. Flute stops. As the harvest festival draws near, Vane's preparations leave him with very little extra time to spend with Emmy. Oh, Emmy wiping away the tears she's been holding back for so many days. I added the so on purpose. And decides to confront her mother and tell her what has been on her mind, even though she knows it might result in nothing. She doesn't want to miss her last chance before she leaves. Her mother has always been very supportive of her. With her help, Emmy finally managed to secure a place in the harvest festival, alongside playing the role of the common woman alongside Vane. Aww. During the day, the celebration is extraordinarily lively. Hooking her arm through Vane's, Emmy explains that she is afraid of losing him in the crowd, but her blushing cheeks reveal her inner joy. Okay, so she's talking. You baka, dummy, when are you gonna figure it out? She thinks to herself as she takes a bite of some candied fruit. Noticing the glaze smeared all over Emmy's mouth. I thought the bottom word said underwear. Rip. Vane bursts into laughter. Aww. Emmy, unaware of his reason for laughing, looks at Vane's face and says, I don't know what that means. Is she talking? You have such a cute smile. Why do you always walk around with such a serious expression? The tactless girl's unintentional suggestion makes Vane blush. As the warm autumn sun dips behind the green hills along the horizon, Vane and Emmy depart from the crowded streets and arrive at Green Slope, just outside the town. The flowers of summer bloom as butterflies and fireflies dance around one another, signaling for the night winds to come. Aww. The sky is streaked with stars. Emmy picks up a pen, so that I assume that pen that she has right there. Yeah? Aww. And writes a quick poem down on a destiny lantern, confessing her affection. She stops writing and looks up to see a stunned Vane standing next to her. But when she sees the surprise and relief of Vane's eyes, she understands what it means and smiles. It looks like he figured it out, and we both feel the same. So at least he finally realizes what's going on. Love is like the heavens, and this lantern carries their fate into the sky along with it. The lanterns. The soft wind. Lanterns are so beautiful here. And the bright moonlight, the happy chatter in the background, and a song of love-sick nostalgia. All of them tell of a love story between two hearts, full of admiration. To love and protect till death do they part. Oh, so it's like I said earlier, it has some kind of sadness, nothing too depressing. Like, I don't know, it's like a melancholy kind of thing. Like, this is so cute. I really like it. I can't wait to get the background for the... Oh, hey, I'm pretty sure you can move this background, and this looks really nice here, the cloud here. But yeah, oh, the flute, Vane, Emmy, I love their names. I just realized, on the top where my stamina and coins are, There are actually words here. Awakened by the poetry of leaves. I didn't really notice this until now. Lanterns pass missing in my Lanterns pass missing in my mind. Companion of the galaxy. And surprise via radio waves. I don't remember what I said before, but I think my favorite story might be this one here. This was really cute. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I have to split it into 2 parts because I will not be able to fit it. But I had a fun read. Obviously, with my breathing, it obviously, you know, when you hear the... So yeah, I'll see you with this one here. Bye, my friends.